G.I. Joe movies, and two great Transformers movies, that of course being Bumblebee and Transformers 1. And now, yeah, Rise of the Beast was okay, but, it's not great. I have my problems with that movie. But Lorenzo still wants to do that G.I. Joe Transformers movie. And if so, I hope that he lets Stephen Cable Jr. do his thing. Because apparently Cable Jr. is back. Maybe. I'm not sure. Chris Jam made a video about it, so I'll leave a link to his video in the description below, and you guys can check that out. But apparently, we're also still getting that Josh Cooley movie, which will be live action. I doubt that will happen, and I'll explain that in a second. Because apparently, Michael Bay's movie, which has now been delayed to 2028, that is also the first movie they want to do, which I doubt will happen, because the Michael Bay movie is going to explain why his movies are happening in this new universe you created with Rise of the Beasts. Which I think is going to make everything so much more confusing and chaotic. Because Lorenzo has been opening his mouth way too much. And I think we just need a break from Transformers, and I don't think a movie company like Paramount, who is in a big mess right now, like Paramount is a messy studio, messiest they've ever been in my opinion. Paramount should not be running Joe and Transformers anymore. And I think they're going to lose the license in 2029 because I've noticed Lorenzo's been doing the thing Lucasfilm used to do, which was announce stuff that would never happen. And this seems to be the case. And I hope they do end up losing the license by 2029 so that a studio like Amazon MGM or Universal can get it. Mainly MGM. Mainly because they seem to be more risk takers, and Masters of the Universe was awesome. And you know who directed Masters of the Universe? The same guy that directed the best Transformers movie, Bumblebee. Either have him helm the Transformers or G.I. Joe division. Personally, I would love to see what he does with G.I. Joe. So, I will talk about the G.I. Joe movie universe in one video, and then talk about what they need to do into Transformers. And what I would do for this crossover movie, if it still happens, or if the other company that gets the license to G.I. Joe and Transformers, if they inherit that movie, I hope they use that as a reboot or just discard it and do their own way of connecting the two franchises. And what I would do is, for the G.I. Joes, throughout all three movies, or the first two movies, I would plant little seeds of Transformers lore here and there, mainly because the G.I. Joe and Cobra have high-tech advanced weaponry. What could power that? Energon. See where I'm going with this? And at some point, say, Cobra Commander makes a fool of himself and they create Serpentor, I could see Cobra Commander making crossing Serpentor's back and making a deal with the Decepticons, whether that be Starscream or whoever. That would be the link into this crossover. And after that crossover, you start out with a new Transformers reboot. And then after that first Transformers movie, you make the final G.I. Joe movie. And do it right. That's just my thoughts. Now you know, knowing's half the battle. So until next time, make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Till all are one.